So, as is appropriate, I am going to begin with the first zodiac sign, Aries. In Aries you have cardinal fire, passion and initiation, basically. One thing to understand about Aries is that they are the child of the zodiac. If you're looking at the zodiac as sort of the span of a human life, Aries would be the very first sign and therefore the baby. They're also the warriors of the zodiac. So you get a lot of Aries energy that is temperamental. You know how a child wets their diaper and screams and throws a tantrum? That is Aries. Aries is a selfish energy a lot of times, but there's a way that I like to look at this. In the higher functioning Aries, in the low functioning Aries it can just be straight up selfish, you know, very self-serving, catering to their own needs, not giving a thought to the feelings of others. That can be the lower functioning Aries energy. However, I think of the higher functioning Aries energy as simply understanding the need to take care of oneself. And what I mean by that is that you can't really help other people, you can't really give to other people from a good place unless you are taking care of yourself. I mean, yes, you can give and give and give and give and give, but ultimately you're going to resent and you're going to feel burnt out from giving so much. That's not really a problem for Aries. For instance, my mother is a Pisces and she gave everything to me and my siblings. She gave all of herself, all of her energy, all of her money. She would go months without buying clothes that she needed to buy because she could always find a reason to use that money on us, or she could find something that we needed. That is not really something Aries will do. They can be selfless with their children. I have a child and I am selfless with her. I understand that her needs come before mine. However, if it's not a situation where she is going to go without because I've done something for myself, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to make sure that my emotional needs are being met, that I'm getting time away from her as I need it, because, you know, Aries is very independent. I need time to be myself and not be cast in the role of mother all the time. From that place, the place of, you know, I've taken care of my needs, I am emotionally well, from that place I can give to my child. And the difference between that and, say, like Pisces energy is that Pisces and Virgo, Cancer, signs like that, they can really just give and give and give and give, and they just feel taken advantage of. And people might not be trying to take advantage of them, but they've given so much and they haven't seen much given to them in return, so they start to be resentful. That's kind of how I see the Aries selfishness. Aries is also a pioneering sign. They love to start new ventures. You can often see Aries energy in business owners, entrepreneurs, because they do not like to answer to someone else. And the ultimate way to not have to answer to someone else is to make your own money and be your own boss. It is just repugnant to them to have to answer to a boss, so why not just eliminate the boss completely? You get a lot of spontaneous energy. Sometimes Aries can lack impulse control. They just see something that they want and they go after it, and it might not be very well thought out beforehand. They often have to learn things the hard way, as I said before. They don't like to be told what to do, and they don't like taking advice. Really, a lot of times, everyone around the Aries can see this is not going to go well. You need to rein it in. That person is not good for you. This thing that you're doing is not good for you. Everybody around them can see that, but Aries is hard-headed in this way. It doesn't mean they're stupid, or that even that they couldn't apply their intuition and figure out on their own that it's not good for them. I'm telling you, as an Aries sun, there have been many times when I knew in the back of my head or even in the front of my head that what I was doing was not going to turn out well for me. But I had to learn the hard way. There's always this part of me that's like, maybe it won't be the way I'm thinking it will be. Maybe it will be better and things are going to turn out okay. I just have to find out how it's going to play out. And that's sort of thing that is typical of Aries energy. we're not going to be cautious about it. We are going to throw ourselves into it and figure it out the hard way. This can often be detrimental to the Aries. I've been in terrible relationships because I couldn't listen to everybody around me that were saying like, this relationship is toxic, you need to get out, you know, you've already told me about this, and this that's happened. I just had this idea in my head that I wanted it to work out and I had to see it through to the end. And it took, you know, a long time for me to figure out that it really is not a good idea. This is not a good relationship. Aries are hard-headed. They have to learn through experience, and learn through experience they will. Aries can be sort of aloof. Like I said, they're an independent sign. They don't like things to be too easy for them. If you are, say, in love or you really have a crush on an Aries, it's not a good idea to make yourself too available to them. Well, you should definitely have your own things going on. That's the kind of person an Aries is going to want in their life, be it, you know, friendship or relationship. Aries can be kind of out of touch. If you're coming on too strong, they will sort of disconnect. If you're irritating them, you start getting short answers, or, you know, even a blow up from a less mature Aries. This is the child of the zodiac. So that was a brief synopsis of Aries. Please subscribe. I promise that my videos will become more interesting and less awkward over time. Thanks so much.